In second, I'm gonna give Alana Reid. Alana is a fine sprinter. She has all the right techniques that a sprinter needs. Welcome back to the All Around Sports Talk. I'm your host, Renoy Allen. Today we'll be discussing the National Senior Championships 2023, and it will be an interesting championship. We have the Junior Championship going on at the same time, but today our focus will be on the National Senior Championship. I'm going to give you the list of entrants for each event. I'm going to also give you the predictions and the preview of what I think will happen in each event. Let's start with the event that everyone in the stadium will be looking for, and that is the women's 100 meter. Just a point to note, if you notice, you have not seen Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's name, and that is because she's the defending champion at the World Championships, where she won last year in Eugene. So she has an automatic qualification to the 100 meter event. So she's not going to compete at the national championships in the 100 meters. You'll see her in the 200 meters though. And from this list, this list of 30 women, very competitive field. We have the likes of Shericka Jackson coming in with the fastest time of 10.78. So we also have Alana Reid to look for. She comes in with a PB of 10.92, which she ran at Champs. She hasn't quite been in that form since, but in all honesty, she never needed to be in that form for anything else since Champs. So look out for Alana Reid. Also Kevona Davis. Many Jamaicans have probably been wondering how she has fallen off since high school, but the truth is she's been running in the collegiate championships in the USA, which is kind of a hectic schedule. So by the time the world championships come around, it's always so hard for the college athletes to recover. She recently finished 5th in the NCAA 100 meter with a wind-aided time of 10.98. Tina Clayton, she hasn't run much this year. Matter of fact, she's only run 200 meter and she's run a few 60 meters. So not sure what form Tina Clayton is in, but she's also very fast. We also have the veteran Elaine Thompson. Elaine has not run. She has only run 100 meters so far this year. So it's kind of unpredictable how she's going to perform. We also have Brianna Williams. This is her first year in the new camp. She's working with Michael Frater and Gregory Little out of the Titan Track Club. I'm not seeing much improvement from Brianna, but we'll wait to see what she does at the championship. Her times have been improving throughout the year, but she's yet to go under sub 11. Let's see what Brianna will bring to the table. A few other names to mention: Serena Cole, recently graduated Edwin Allen. She's currently training with the MVP Track Club. She was looking good earlier this year, but then she got injured at Champs before the 100 meter when everyone was looking forward to that showcase between her and Alana Reid. She's run one race since, so let's see what she will do at the championships. Also, Kemba Nelson is a young upcoming performer, athlete as well. The other Clayton sister, Tia, which she's not the faster of the two. Tina has kind of separated herself from Tia. So from this list, my top 3 will be: in third, Elaine Thompson Hira. The reason I chose Elaine, she being a veteran, she's not in the best of form, but she knows what it takes to make the team to the World Championship. So I'm going to give Elaine third place. In second, I'm going to give Alana Reid. Alana is a fine sprinter. She has all the right techniques that a sprinter needs. And I just believe that since champs, she hasn't needed to run fast, but come over the weekend, you'll see her running fast. And in the first place, we have Sherika Jackson. This is going to be an easy win for her. I don't even think she needs to go 100%, but just to be safe and to make the team, I think she will run fast. Maybe we'll see a sub 10.7. Who knows what Sharika will give us? Maybe a 10.68, somewhere there. Look out for it. It's going to be an entertaining race. That's all I know. As I said before, this is very early predictions without even seeing the rounds. The men's 100 meter. The men's 100 meter has been interesting in the last few years. Since the retirement of Usain Bolt, we haven't really had that person, that single person who took the mantle. But the young guys are starting to come through. The likes of Akeem Blake, Oblique Seville. We also have Bowaji Nkrumah, recently graduated Kingston College. We have Jelani Walker. And also we have the veteran in Johan Blake. And as you can see here from this list, DeAndre Daly is also there out of Herbert Morrison. So I'm going to predict who I think will be in the top three. And just for information purposes, the top three are the ones who make it to the World Championships. And the World Championship this year will be held in Budapest, Hungary. So in third, I'm going to give Johan Blake third place, because I think as a veteran, he knows how to go through the rounds. He knows how to make championship teams. Even though his form this year is not the best, but I still think he will be in the top three come national championship time. In second place, I'll have Oblique Seville. This may come as a surprise to many of you, but I think Akeem Blake will win the national senior championship 100 meter. Akeem has been running good all season. He has a seasons and personal best of 9.87. Oblique's best time is 9.91 for the season. I just think there's Akeem Blake working with Michael Frater in the Titan Track Club is really improving this year. So I have him to win the championship. I wanted to put Boaji Nkrumah in the top three, but because of the injury he sustained at the Carifta, he has come back and ran two races, not quite in that superb form he was in earlier on in the year, where he ran 9.99 at the Boys and Girls Championship. Don't be surprised if Boaji ends up in the top three as well. But for right now, I'm going to leave him out. And it's a hard prediction to make, being that we haven't seen the rounds or anything. Let's see how it will turn out. Just leave your comments and let me know what you think about that top three for the men's 100 meter. Men's 200 meter. A lot of names here that Jamaicans are probably not too familiar with, but Andrew Hudson, he recently acquired his citizenship. He won the national champs last year, but he wasn't eligible to run for Jamaica. But he's coming back this year to defend his championship. He's in pretty good form. None of the men in the 200 meter are anything to be excited about, but let's see how they will go. We also have Rashid Dwyer, veteran there as well. We have Brian Lavelle, good youngster coming out of Edwin Allen. We also have Johan Blake. We have Malik Smith Ban out of JC. So the 200 is we have Akeem Blake. He doesn't run much 200, but he's entered for this one. I think if he qualifies for the 100 meter, then he probably won't run the 200. But to give you a top three, I think Level will make the team. Level will be there in third. In second, we have Johan Blake. And in first, I have Andrew Hudson defending his 200 meter championship. Let's move on to the ladies. And there you see the big name, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. So we have 23 entrants into the 200 meter for this year. And I think it will be the usual suspects. So in third, we have Elaine. In second, we have Shelly, and in first, we have Sherika Jackson. Well, that's it. Sherika Jackson doesn't need to run the 200 because she also has an automatic qualification. So in case she doesn't run, then I'm gonna have Kevona Davis making the team for the 200 meters. In the 400-meter women, sub 50 is a good indicator of how good a season a woman is having in the 400-meter, and so far none of the Jamaicans have been able to go below sub 50. We have the usual suspects. We have Stephanie Ann McPherson, Stacey Ann Williams, Candice McLeod, Cherokee Young, Juniel Brumfield, Ricky Ann Russell recently won the Class 1 400-meter champs, going very close to record there. We also have Khalees Carter, formerly Khalees Spencer. She's entering the 400 meters at these championships. But my top three: in third, I have Cherokee Young. In second, I have Stephanie Ann McPherson. And in first place, I have Candice McLeod. Don't be surprised if Stacey Ann Williams also makes the top three. But for prediction purposes, these are my top three. So I have Cherokee in third, Stephanie in second, and Candice McLeod in first. Let's move on now to the 400 meter for men. So we have 34 entrants, and the men's 400 has been very interesting and so hard to predict in recent years. So the likes of Sean Bailey, Antonio Watson, Zandrian Barnes, Javon Powell, Javon Donkeyman Francis, Rasheen McDonald, Rashawn Clark. He's a youngster out of Swept Track Club. He usually does the 400-meter hurdles, but here he is entering for the 400 meters. We have Delano Kennedy, the winner at Champs there. We have Assini Wilson, Demish Gay. We have Akeem Bloomfield coming back this year, hopefully coming back with a vengeance to win the 400-meter championship. But as I said, it's very difficult to predict. If I was to just pick, I would pick Zandrian Barnes to win. It's going to be tight between Zandrian and Javon Powell. Leave your comments and let me know what you think about the men's 400 meters and also any prediction that I've made so far. Just leave your comments and let me know what are your thoughts on my predictions so far. Next, we're going to look at the women's 100-meter hurdles. And this is going to be a very, 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 very good event. If you may be wondering, we don't have Brittany Anderson in this race. Brittany got an injury earlier on in the season, which kept her out of the season of this year. This leaves it open for a number of persons who can win. So we only have 11 entrants. So from this 11, I think the top three who are going to go on to make it to the World Championships. I have Kerika Hill in third place. Kerika Hill is a youngster who she left Heidel early to join the Elite Performance track team. She's been running pretty okay. The field this year is not too challenging for her, so I believe the 18-year-old will make the team. I also have Danielle Williams for second, and then Akira Nugent winning. Akira comes in with a season's best of 12.43, and she's currently the NCAA championship champion. The 110-meter hurdles. Rashid Broadbell comes in as the favorite. We also have Philip Lemonius out of University of Arkansas. He recently won the NCAA championship. We have Ronald Levy coming back from injury. He should also be in the mix. But at the end of the day, the winner is going to come from either Hansel Parchment or Rashid Brabel. Hurdles is very hard to predict. You can never know what is going to happen. But one noticeable absentee is Amar McLeod, who is our national record holder. He is not entered into the championships this year. But look out for Rashid Barbel to win. Hansel second, and third place will be up for grabs. And I'm gonna give it to Ronald Levy. So leave your comments and let me know what you think about that prediction. Moving on to the women's 400-meter hurdles. We have Rochelle Clayton, Genevieve Russell, Antoinette Knight, Cheyenne Salmon, Rhonda White. I think this one is pretty easy to predict the top three. Not sure which order they're gonna come in, but I have Antoinette Knight for third. Antoinette was on her way to winning the national championships last year when she fell at the 8th hurdle. And I think this year she will come back to make the team. She's not in quite as good as form as she was last year, but I think she has enough to make the team. We have Genevieve Russell out of the MVP track club. I have Genevieve coming second behind Rochelle Clayton. Rochelle has been good this year. Last year, going into the national championship, she wasn't in the best of form, but she still made the championship team and went on to the world champs and did well. So I have Rochelle Clayton winning the national championships for the women 400-meter hurdles. For the men's 400-meter hurdles, this one we have 12 entrants. We see Rashawn Clark here, 19-year-old, coming out of SWEP. I think Rashawn will do well, and I think he's going to make the team. I have him coming in third. And in second place, I have Asini Wilson. And in first place, I have Jahil Hyde. So Jahil is the class of the field here, and I expect him to win the national championships 400-meter hurdles. We also have the long jump. The long jump this year is a very good field. We have the likes of Wayne Pinnock. We have Tajay Gale, who won the national champs in 2019. Kerry McLeod. And so the field events are also going to be good. But the top three should be Tajay Gale, Wayne Pinnock, and Kerry McLeod. So leave your comments and let me know what you think about that top three. We also have the long jump. The long jump this year is a very good field. We have the likes of Wayne Pinnock. We have Tajay Gale, who won the national champs in 2019. We have Kerry McLeod. And so the field events are also going to be good. But the top three should be Tajay Gale, Wayne Pinnock, and Kerry McLeod. So leave your comments and let me know what you think about that top three. In the men's triple jump, we have a world-class 18-year-old in Jaden Hibbert. Jaden is a very, very good triple jumper. I think he will go on to be multiple world champion in the future. But at 18, I think he's just here to make his first national senior team. And we also have Jordan Scott, who also always does well in the triple jump. But Jaden Hibbert is a class above the rest. Leave your comments and let me know what you think about those predictions. Let me know what you think the national championships will be like this year. This has been the All Round Sports Talk with your host, Renoy Allen, and thank you for tuning in.